So what's going on, people? Back with another Grids and Guys podcast, where we help creatives and designers, giving you grids and guides on the journey of being a creative. So you're telling me, Vinz, what you've been on this week, recently? What's happening in the design world for you?
New year, 2025. I think the last time we saw everyone was end of last year. So before I was just slowing down work, just getting ready for the new year. So now we're into the new year. It's just time to like put things and plans in motion, really. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm trying to just change it up a little bit as well, rather than doing loads of flyers and whatnot. Started doing a lot more logo work. So I'm just excited for the new things that we got going on. You know
what have you got planned for the new year? Have you got any like main goals you want to hit or anything, or just?
There's a few things I want to do. There's a few companies that I'm in talks with. Some work I got going on. Can't really say what I'm doing yet, but it's different from there. You know, we help the normal, the local based companies, the small businesses, and some of them are looking to develop and go a large scale. You get me? So I'm involved in a few things, but people will see that as time goes on. But just looking to mix things up, come out the comfort zone a bit more. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I see you're vlogging, pushing it out more.
Oh yeah, the vlogs.
You get me?
Yeah, it's a good plug still. Make sure you lock into my YouTube, V Design Studios. Like, subscribe, tell your auntie, everyone.
Yeah,
got the vlogs coming. And it's something that we did manifest though, we spoke about before we even did the podcast. So the fact that we're doing both things now, you know what I'm trying to say? Got the vlogs going, got the podcast going. It's a good look, man. Big business. Do you know what I'm saying?
Trust me, where do you stick today, though? I never see you.
Huh?
You're not vlogging today?
Oh, you know what it is? Cameras in the bag, it's all long. Had to do the car park, everything. But next time, man. You know what I'm saying? Next time. But that's the next thing, actually. Investing in a few different bits of equipment. You've been seeing I've been buying cameras and sound equipment and stuff.
You've been investing in yourself still.
Just a case of just using it now. And just developing and adapting my style, you know what I'm trying to say. But,
so what would you say for like someone who just wants to get into vlogging?
Yeah.
What type of camera would you say to start with? Or
do you know what? It's not all about the equipment, you know. You could just use your phone. Now, if you see that you keep using your phone often and you want to go for a higher quality, it would make sense to invest in like a proper camera. I'd personally say start off with like a DJI Pocket. That's the one I use when I'm just out and about. It's quick to just flick out and just do your video, easy to use, easy to upload and take the footage off. It's got good sound quality as well. And then I'd say if you're doing things more in your bedroom and creating reels, you might want to go for like a bit more of an upscale camera, or especially if you want to start doing podcasts or things like that. So start with your phone. If you find it something that you use regular, just invest in a higher quality camera. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't go all out.
That, people, you can just start with your phone. Your phone is a very good start. Not everyone's got money to buy the big cameras and whatever straight away, but your phone's good enough. As long as you can edit the clips down and make it look good, that's all it is. Then if you do have an iPhone, it's good to use a cinematic mode. That is the main thing to get the high quality.
4K.
You get me? 4K as well. Or sometimes, even if you do like the 4D as well. Is it 4D? 4D.
HD.
HD. Like that would be good enough just for phone content. But again, down to you.
Yeah, I do think vlogs are good, and I'm trying to spread more awareness of it, because if you got a business, it's just a case of like, I always say this, I say everyone's got content. And if you've got a business, just resurface your content. It could be something you did last year. It could be something you did last week. All you got to do is put it on camera. It's a case of taking something that's not on the camera, putting it on camera. If you got a client, you can interview them. You can talk through, do a walkthrough. And you never know who you're inspiring. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. It's all about the story, innit? Because if you're not showing these things, how are you going to tell your story?
Exactly.
Like, even, let's say, for you now in 10 years' time, you can look back at your vlog and like, I remember when I did this and... But then 10 years time, you might be in a whole other position. But those things that you're vlogging now are part of your journey, innit? Like in, let's say, 50, 60 years down the line, like youngers could be looking at that content like, this is how it started. This is what it looked like back then. That's there's loads of things that we're making history, recording and getting all this.
It's basically
content.
Documenting your journey, innit? And also it serves as like a portfolio. Because I always looked at it like, you see with Instagram, you got work, you put your work on Instagram, people can see what you design, then they can go to your website or DM you and request a design because they can see what you can do. So in a way for me, the vlogging thing was also like taking it from Instagram and putting it on a bigger platform like YouTube, and it's a video. I've got more creation. Do you know what I'm saying? I could got more control. Sorry, of what I create. You know, make it more interactive, and I think people like something that you can always relate to. When they see you're a normal person, especially if you're from the same city, you're walking down the same roads they do, it creates that kind of like that connection, and that's how you create like a community. You know what I'm saying? You be part and belong part of something. It just helps with networking. So I think everyone should, if you're up to, you know, coming out your comfort zone and jumping on camera, just try it. Do you know what I'm saying? If you don't try, you're gonna miss a shot you didn't take.
Nah, 100%. Because I can remember before, he was like, I don't know about being on camera. And I was like, bro, just do it, man.
Because we come from that kind of era where you wouldn't put what you're doing on camera.
Like yeah, it's true. But then it's like now, I just see it as, it's just a part of business, isn't it? Like, you got to promote yourself. When you're out and about, people want to know if your face is known to that business. You can connect yourself with other people who might want to network with you, or, you know, have job opposition, like, oh, you do that design, or can you do this for me? Or if no one knows who you are, you could be in positions around certain people that might have a big opportunity for you, but because you're not seen, you're not really known.
You're helping yourself open other doors, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. And that's not saying you have to do that. Some people are not seen, but they're doing loads of great things, but you don't really know who they are. But at the same time, in rooms that people know who they need to know, who they need to know, they are known. There might not be, oh yeah, look at me, but let's say phone calls, emails, or certain business meetings, they're there, so their face is known, but they're not out in the public eye, let's say.
Yeah. Makes sense, trust me. But it's just
talking about portfolios as well, that's something I've been working on, bruv. When I say it takes age.
What, to put a portfolio together? Mm-hmm. How you mean? What, online? Or you mean like just...
It's like creating a portfolio, you know, to like showcase the work you've done and try get new work. It's like, one, you got to choose the work or projects that you've worked on. Yeah. Then you got to find the mock-ups you want to do to showcase it. And you got to write up about the different... It's like, and then even how you say it up. It's like you got to put it in a way so it's going to sell the work that you do. And then obviously you look at it and you're like, not too sure about that. Next draft, you change it up again. It's like a constant process until you're like, okay, boom, I'm happy with it now. I'm ready to showcase myself and make myself open to new work, new clients, all of those type of things.
It's kind of like having a media pack as well, isn't it? Something I need to do, get a media pack put together. Because what I want is, I'm a website which I'm working on at the moment, vdesignstudios.co.uk. I've got a form at the bottom of the page, so you can send like your email query. But what I want to do is set it up in a way where you fill in the form, and then off the back of that, you'll get an auto response, and it will send you a media pack, and it'll have more examples of my work. But it's just something I'm trying to work on, because I don't do websites, and I think the new age of doing things now, you can just use like an online, what do you call it, CMS, like Squarespace, WordPress, and just get a template really. As long
what, to do a website or to send?
As us as designers, if we just want a quick website done, we can design like the banners and more or less parts of the interface. Do you know what I'm saying? Rather than getting it all coded up. So I'm on that kind of journey of just trying to get something quick done. I think in the future I'll probably delve into the whole web thing. But for now,
you can do it. You know how to design a flyer.
I tried it before. I tried it before, and it was a bit too complicated at the time. And for what I'm doing now, the workload I've got, I haven't got time for it. But when I make time and I do my research, trust me, I can touch on the website thing.
No, 100%, because even using like XD, where you can kind of design everything, you can design your whole website in there and then test it on your phone, like live as well. So for you, I think XD would be good. You fly on there.
What is XD?
To me, it's very similar to InDesign.
Okay.
But it's like, it's an Adobe software where you can create websites or apps on there. So from scratch, you can add in like your images, everything, buttons, and then there's a section where you can share it on your phone, and then you can test the website on your phone live, or you can go through it on your desktop as well.
So that's sounds a bit like Dreamweaver, I remember that?
Yeah, it's like a newer version of that, but like a lot more advanced.
Okay.
You get me? But yeah, that's another one you should play with still. You'd enjoy it.
Speaking of new programs, I was using, I saw something on Firefly. You know Firefly?
Yeah.
There's now something you can do where you can put like an explosion in a picture, put it into Firefly, and AI would turn that explosion into like a moving explosion.
Oh, sick.
I haven't messed about with it yet, but I've seen it on Instagram.
Like animates the picture.
Yeah, and for me, that's kind of like it's just a faster process.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Rather than, because I'm doing all these animation flyers at the moment, and it just, it's quite time consuming.
That'd be helpful for you still. Because even some people, you don't need all of the animation. You could just have one thing.
Certain parts.
Moving, or again, it's just another option. If they didn't want to pay for the full animation, it's like, okay, I can make an element of your flight animate.
Just another element of AI, really. You know what I'm saying?
That is one thing I need to play with my artwork as well, you know. Like I thought, if I like put some of my art visuals on there and then move it just to see what's it gonna make it. Well, obviously I can prompt it to do what I want it to do, but what would it look like? So that is something I'm gonna have to play with over the next couple months still. Now I've got my portfolio done and out the way. Yeah, man. It's like, okay, next stage now I can start doing other things because I just had to focus on that.
Yeah, of course. Speaking of focus, everyone's been getting on to me at the moment, the whole D&D thing.
Yeah, Mr. D&D, I keep calling you that.
You know what it is? It's good, man. You know what it is? If people pay their deposit, and I've got deadlines, I want to get the work done because I don't want people messaging me saying, any update, or what you saying, or can you show me this, or is it
any
done yet?
Any updates on that, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
Been like, what, a day or something?
That's what I'm
just
saying.
sent the information last night, 12 o'clock.
Yeah. The next day when you said I'll start it next week, but you know what it is though, I just want to be focused in my zone, innit? And obviously as part of organisation, if I put my phone on D&D and I'm not getting distracted, I can focus. People get their work delivered on the right time. So like I said, it's a learning journey, but yes, I will be Mr. D&D for a little piece.
Nah, it's necessary. Like I've been taking a little page from that book as well. It's like, you know what, I need to focus as well. Certain times when you hear your phone ping or whatever, you're looking and then you might pick it up and you're scrolling for like the next 20 to an hour. Certain times when you're just like, nah, man, need to stay focused and locked in and do what needs to be done.
You're sitting on TikTok and then half an hour goes by.
That's what I'm saying.
You're just on the edge of your bed.
You're like, wait there, what am I doing?
That's what I'm trying to say.
To be doing right now.
For real. But yeah, man, as people can see as well, we got something fresh on today, new merch. You know what I'm saying?
Any grids and guides, if anybody wants one.
Shout outs, if it makes sense. Your mass production. You know what I'm saying? We got it on the mug too. Yeah, man. Presentation. You have to lead by example. Get me?
It's on the front and a big one on the back too.
Got the tees. But that's another thing I wanted to speak on quickly because a lot of my clients don't understand the different type of files. And we do explain it to them, but it's the one where they say, you've sent a couple of files to me, but one looks kind of dry. And I'm saying, you know what, it's not that it looks dry or I've done anything wrong. That's the print file. That's the one you need to send to your printers. Now, just to give people a quick little, not tutorial, but just to pattern people.
Few guides.
Four different, few guides on this. There's 4 different elements of this printing thing, You got RGB, and that's more for like on your TV screen, your phone, your computer. It's for more digital artwork. Then you've got your CMYK. Now, don't quote me. You got cyan, magenta, yellow, and then the K is black, basically. These are just the 4 elements that are needed for like the whole printing thing.
Different inks in it.
Yeah, exactly. When they calibrate together, it creates the colour, like the full proper colour on paper or on cardboard or whatever you're printing it on. But for just for on-screen things on websites and stuff, you need just the RGB. For printing, you need the CMYK high resolution file. That's that.
What else?
What in regards?
The way I asked, like say it's in school and that.
Say again?
No, so the way I asked that question, like, and what else?
Trust me, like say your man's teacher or something.
Nah, but another thing that you need to remember as well is the DPI, which obviously is dots per inch. So that's another big and important thing when you're doing print. You want to make sure it's 300 DPI when you're doing anything like flyers, and then anything for screen can just be 72 DPI to get that good high quality print or image for screen.
Yeah, man. Damn way. What I noticed the other day as well, Tree say I was nominated for an award. That award show didn't go ahead. I don't know what reasons for that award show. I think there's a few things going on. They need to just reschedule what they're doing. But I'm still gassed that I was nominated. Do you know what I'm saying? To be recognised and stuff.
Recognised, bro.
For me, that's still like an achievement. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if I didn't, you know, nobody's won no awards, still an achievement. But the reason I brought that up is because I'm happy to see you've been nominated for another award.
I have.
You get me? So
Trust me,
giving you
both of us
flowers.
we're always up there in the nominations for these kind of things. Like, I gotta give thanks to Deborah and Janet, who put me up. Greenwood Presents.
Yeah, man, big up them.
Doing a few art exhibitions in the city recently at the RBSA Gallery. But yeah, they put me up for that. So when I saw it, I was like, huh? Up for nominations and that. I was like, okay.
But no, say you was happy though.
Yeah, of course, because it came out of nowhere, innit? You know, like, at the end of the year, I was like, huh, what's going on? I didn't put myself up for this. Like, who's done that?
Yeah, for real.
So, yeah, it's like good, what is it now? Graphic Designer of the Year. Can't remember what the company's called now. That's not good.
Nah, but whatever it is.
The owners of the award shows, Ifraz and Anita. They've done quite a few award shows. They've got a youth awards show as well, like different youth in the city community that are doing good things, entrepreneurs, and all of that. So yeah, man. But yeah, I find out. Imagine the event's on my birthday though.
Swear down. So
it'd be good to like find out on my birthday if I get that.
Oh yeah.
Award or not.
Either way, it's still an achievement.
Yeah, 100%. I can just say I'm a finalist. You get me? I got through to the final, so either way, right now I'm happy, and well, obviously, man, will be a lot happier if I do actually get the award. So
be serious.
Let's see what happens. Well, they probably know already. Somebody knows.
So the voting stopped now, innit? It's just the final stage now. So you're just waiting. It's a waiting game.
Yeah. So I think that there's different people that obviously come together, and then they make the choice of who they're going to give the award to. So we'll see. Because that part of it as well, you have to write why you think that you should get the award. So like what other stuff you've done to like help towards you being voted and whatever. So yeah, man, let's see. Because there's another designer that's doing great things. Is Glow with Low.
Nah, you know.
Yeah, so she got red hair. You might have saw her. She does singing as well. Talented. She's younger. Yeah. She's got does really good illustration. Have you been to like any of the like Legacy Centre?
Can't lie, fam. You know me. I stay in the lab.
Oh, that's true. I forgot.
You know me. I stay in the lab.
Yeah,
but these are the things I need to go to. You know, I'm trying to say. But now, what kind of work does she do? Is it just mainly illustration?
Nah, she does like graffiti art. She does illustration, like character drawings, and she does graphic design as well. So, yeah, very talented still. Like, she's quite young as well, but it's good to like see another creative, and then she's not just doing design and art. She does singing as well. So, talented, man.
Yeah, all round creative then.
There you go. And it's not like I can only be in this box. Like, as a creative, you can do whatever you want to do. You don't just have to stick to design or just stick to art. Like, whatever you think that you can do as a creative, just do it. Like, just share your work as well. I know I keep on saying it, but it's very important to share your work, because if you're not sharing your work, then no one sees it. Even if you're unsure about it and it's outside of your comfort zone, to other people that may be like, yo, let's say you're an artist and then, I don't know, you want to jump in the studio and do a song. You might be unsure, but someone might be like, yo, it's raw hard.
Yeah. Now, you know what? That reminds me, my good brethren in CS is just getting on my case, because I tend to create work, in my spare time. I'm always practicing, and it's just something I do naturally. It's like breathing, and I'll show him designs, and he'll be like, "Yo, what good is it if you just put it on the shelf?"
Tell him again, CS.
It's like create something and put it out there. Like, what have you created it for? Like, it's pointless. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's that person who always gets in your head and makes you see things from a different angle. You get me? So
whenever you speak to him, like, his mind just works different. Like how he thinks of the story, the backstory, and I always like to like having reasonings with him still. Yeah, man. Like, it just makes you think different, or just look at things differently, and even his eye for photography and how he tells stories visually. Like, yeah, man, talented.
Yeah, he's a pioneer in this thing, you know. He don't get the flowers that he deserves. He does get his flowers, but trust me, he's a serious guy still. Big him up every time.
Yeah, every time. And if anybody wants to get down to Tone Set Studios, that's down in, is it Aston?
Yeah. What's the name of the building? Is it the Rolson building?
Can't
Tolson? No, is it Tolson?
Don't know. We'll pull it up here anyway, and yeah, tap into.
Do you know what I'll say?
Tone Set Studios.
You'll see that on my vlog that's out now. The DB Fest, and you also see my photo shoot at Tone Set Studio. So go look into that, and you'll see the studio. You'll see CS. You get me? You want a photo shoot? Make sure you book in. Get me professional stuff. You get me? So
fairly priced as well, you know.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, anything I have to pay for these days. You know what I mean? With not even credit crunch, but you know, it's hard times. But we good though, same way. You know, I'm trying to say.
Because obviously he does the photography, and then he also does the content if you want to create content around the session as well. So yeah, man, tap in to CS.
Yeah, man, always. But what do you think? You know, of the graphic design scene at the moment, like in Birmingham, do you think we need more creatives, or do you think we need more places for people to network, more events to go to? Like, what? How do you feel it's going at the moment?
I think like events wise, I think things are picking back up again. Obviously, it's just going into Feb now, so I feel like more things are happening towards March, and as it gets warmer, people have created their plans and pushing them out more. So as events, I think they're picking up from what I've saw. Creatives in general, I don't know. Like, I still haven't tapped into as many other graphic designers as I'd probably like to. I think because I'm just so focused on, okay, what am I doing? What am I trying to achieve this year? I haven't really tapped into anyone else apart from people that I already know that do graphic design. But then looking at some of the artwork, when I see like flyers and stuff, I still haven't saw nothing like, yo, that flyer's sick, who's done that? Because you know, like when you're just growing up, let's say, you look at certain flyers and be like, yo, how did they do that? Or I haven't had that type of feeling with graphic design that I saw, unless it's been like an agency or someone big that's done it.
Yeah, no, I hear it still. I think there's one event actually, big up T. T's got an event called Visionary. If you get down to the collab studios, I think it's going to be like every 2 weeks. Yeah, man, whole heap of creatives are going to be there. So, you know, it's opportunities to meet new people.
Good networking event.
See work, get, you know, more clients. You never know what opportunities you can get there. So make sure you just lock in. Obviously, what we'll do is we'll put all the links down in the section below this video. Just comment on it if you're interested or you're intrigued by anything. Just let us know. DMs.
Yeah, if you do want to get the more information about it, just put collab in the comments, and then we'll send some information across to you.
Yeah, also, what we're going to be doing soon is a questions segment. So on the next episodes going forward, you're going to see that we're going to have our question cards and whatnot. So feel free to literally just get in contact with us, whether it's an email, DM, like what we just said, on all our social medias. We will read out your question live on the podcast. Yeah,
man, let us know, what do you want to know about design? What do you want to know about being a creative? If it's our journey, if it's about something you've been through, let us know one of your worst situations being a creative in the scene. Could be like not getting paid for how long or whatever. Let us know, send it to our DMs or put it in the comments, and yeah, we'll bring it up in one of the episodes. Yeah, moving forward, because yeah, man, looking forward to them question cards coming still.
Yeah, you know what it is, I put the order in on the wrong day, so really and truly you should have had them now.
I'm not saying anything.
You know what it is, it says next day delivery, and it's only like this morning.
Man, like a week ago, you know, yo, do you send off for the cards?
Nah, you never. You hollered at me on like Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Wednesday.
Exactly.
Yeah, but next day delivery should be Thursday.
Nah, actually before that still.
No, you didn't. I'll go to WhatsApp now. Man, edit this. I'll put this on the screen.
Because I remember saying we could have got it from like local printers or something.
Nah, man, you're you're making this up. But you know what it is? I'm trying to find it there. You know,
that's mine. They've been sent us, so yeah, man.
You don't want to put the proof up, but now they're coming soon. Still, next day delivery should have been by Thursday, Friday. Just for the record, it's Saturday now. I think they've dispatched it this morning. I got an email, so we get them next week. So the next episode.
Monday on the thing when you send it to me.
Nah, man, you see, you don't even you're making this up. You're making this up. You know what I'm saying? But one thing, you know what it is? Something that's been grinding my gears recently.
Go on.
So, regularly when I'm doing work for people, they're large files. Can't send them an email. We use WeTransfer.
Yeah.
Imagine he's trying to tell me, you've got like 10 uploads.
What do you mean?
So basically, instead of just being able to use it whenever you want, you only get like 10 attempts.
Oh, you can only use it 10 times now?
So I'm sending big files to people, like I'm going to send it in 5 minutes to send the money over. Then it's telling me I can't send it. But you know what it is? Alternative. I went back to WeSend It.
Okay.
Yeah, WeSend It, you can just do unlimited at the moment. Obviously, they want you to purchase the next package up. And if they start doing that, then I'm going to have to do the Dropbox
it's
thing.
mad, you saying that as well. Oh, it's not even on this phone. Ra came across a post where, obviously, he was saying the same thing about WeTransfer. And there's one next, a next website you can use. I'll find it and I'll put it in the link below. But yeah, it's like you can just send your stuff across, and it doesn't give them, you know, when you only have like a couple of days to download it, you can just download it when they're ready. So I'll have to find it.
Oh, there's no expiration date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that always happens, you know, you send stuff to clients and then it's gone past that date and they still ain't downloaded, then you have to go through the whole process again.
Yeah, I don't like that. I noticed it was like 7 days until it expires. Then it went down to 3 days, and now you get 10 attempts. It's a little bit. But
obviously, they want you to pay for the service.
Yeah, they gotta make their money.
It makes sense. It's just business at the end of the day. So
yeah, man, everyone's grafting or hustling. So I have to respect the hustle.
Yeah,
don't like the hustle, but I have to respect it same way.
Business, you get me? You gotta be smart, and obviously we can go down that rabbit hole of but everything could be. Yeah, business is business, so you gotta move efficiently. Yeah, so another thing that I'd probably say I want to touch on with business is, let's say, communication, like just letting people know what you're going to do from the start. Statement of work is good for that. So letting people know, okay, you're going to get the initial draft at this date, you're going to get your finals by this date, and then it lets everybody know where you stand from the start instead of having to go back and forth. I thought this, I thought that. Yeah. Once it's in a document, there's less of that. And then obviously if people are late playing and whatever, you can put that in your statement of work to then put interest and stuff if you wanted to.
It's like deliverables, isn't it? You see what I do now? When I do my quotes or my deposit invoices, my statement of work is like at the bottom in like small print. I obviously speak to them and tell them these things, but I make sure it's all on that one document. Then you've got the quotes listed with the prices next to it. You got the time frames on there, emails. Yeah, everything's kind of organised now.
It's
so
necessary, man. Because it's like, obviously, as you go through the journey, it's like you don't do them things, and it's like when you do start doing them, you have less of them problems of going back and forth with people because it's there in writing, innit?
Yeah, for real. It's
like
professional.
You shouldn't pay your deposit until you've read that and agree with what we're saying.
But I'll be real with you. Sometimes you put the deposit stuff on there, and people just see it, and they'll still phone you and say, "Yo, how much do I need to pay?" And I'm like, "It's there." Do you know what I'm saying? But
it's true.
Yeah, I have been had. Well, I wouldn't say it's been an issue or a problem, but because people know they're gonna get the work from me, I'll put the deposit out, but they just pay me in full, and I'm saying to them, "Listen, I only requested deposit. If you want to pay me in full, that's down to you. The deposit's there for a reason." They're like, "Nah, got faith in you." But I'm still saying to these people, like, I've had to refund someone back, not because the work, anything was wrong with the work. It's just because I'm saying, nah, I'm taking the deposit. I'll give you the rest of the money back when the work's complete. Send me the rest of the money. But I suppose some people just so confident with using you as a source, and they've got the money now. They just want to get rid of it and give it to you, so they don't spend it. Because they want the work, you know what I'm saying? But that's just their risk. That's something I'm going to add in on my deposit invoice. You know, it's at your own risk if you decide to pay me the whole money.
Yeah, but you know what it is, obviously, for you, because the clients that probably do that, you've probably been working with them for time, innit? So.
I know, but I can't be different with certain clients. I have to treat everyone the same.
Yeah, obviously, you're treating them the same, but the client is doing it, giving you the extra, innit? Like, anybody could do it. It's like you can pay an invoice in full or you can pay a deposit. Like either way, you know you're going to do the work, and then you're not going to the money's just going to be sitting there, and if you need to send it back.
I suppose the deposit serves as like a sort of, that's your booking confirmation. I'll book you in.
That's true.
Because I hate time wasters. I ain't got time to waste. And if you waste my time, it's going to delay other clients, and I'm going to look like I'm wasting other people's time, you get me? So the deposit's there just to hold your place. If you pay me the full amount, and then you go elsewhere, and you come back to me, I want my money back. brother, I can't be here all day refunding people.
Yeah,
I don't want money coming in and out my bank for things that it shouldn't be. You pay me, that's it, it's mine, you know what I'm trying to say? So just pay the deposit and we go through with the full payment when the work's completed.
When the work's done, yeah. Here, that's just following the process like we spoke about before.
Exactly,
Yeah,
for
man.
real. But we say we're going to wrap it up now.
Just wrap it up now.
All right, then you know what? Everyone, thank you for returning back here for the start of the new year. We got a lot more things to come. We're going to wrap it up now. We appreciate you always. Make sure you DM us. If you got any questions, like we said, contact us on all our socials. Grids and Guides Podcast, Grids and Guides Pod. We're on TikTok, we're on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, appreciate you all, man. From myself and Designer Philly, we're out.